Brayton came to us at 10 months old, 5 different homes. And, when I had gone to school, it was all about, it's a nature versus nurture. So at that time, my perception at the time was, oh, well, nature is not as relevant if he's going to be in a really nurtured home. And so we're going to do all we can to help really nurture him and help him grow and learn everything we possibly can to teach him the life skills he needs and social and emotional development, all of those things. And as we noticed him pulling away, it was interesting because we had questioned that behavior and even asked therapists at the time, and they're like, oh, it's pretty typical, and didn't really get a lot of direction on how it could later become an issue. And not just with adopted kids, but even biological children. And so, kids that just go to anyone randomly, people think, oh, well, wow, they must be really well adjusted. No, not necessarily. They could actually really be dealing with abandonment issues or attachment issues. And so, but that's something that we end up learning throughout his life. And wish we would have been taught a lot more about the tools we needed to really grasp onto how to help him at a much younger age. So in some ways, we felt like we were blinded.
Well, we didn't know a lot of the resources.
Yeah.
That was one of the problems. We didn't know what was available.
And there's not a lot available, even today. That's one of the biggest problems. We'll start when Brayton entered kindergarten. Before any of our kids entered kindergarten, we talked about how we really felt it would be important to have a family therapist. We had one of the most amazing family therapists. And the reason why we felt it was really important is that it's a huge transitional period in a child's life. And they're becoming exposed to a lot more social and community people and aspects of thinking and different cultures and all of that. And there can be a lot of negativity that's brought up, depending on if you fit in whatever clique or not. And there's a lot of political things that happen too. And so we just felt like it'd be great to have a third party involved from the very beginning of our child's life, so that they always knew that they could go to someone to talk about anything, so that it would always be a safe place. Such a blessing. We would call them family tune-ups.